Alright, so if you want to fancy up your design a little bit, you can do that with some Microstation animation tools, and we'll take a look at just a couple. You'll notice here over on the left I've got docked some animation tools as well as some visualization tools from Microstation. So let's dock those back over here. What we'll do is take a look at, you notice here that we can script traffic lanes. I can do single lanes or multiple lanes of traffic. Notice you can also link entrance lanes and exit lanes. Let's start out with something simple and just show you how to script a single lane of traffic. Now to do this, you need to start out with a vehicle set. Now you'll notice I don't have any. So I'm going to create, do new, and I'm going to called Throughway. To do that, I'm going to click on Add Vehicles and just select the selection button. You'll notice here that under C Program Data, Bentley Shared Content, I'm under Marlin Studios. I've got a Marlin Studios cell library that I'm going to select. And then what I can do is go into here and just select the ones I want. So let's select a Honda, silver Honda, a green SUV. Let's do a red Mustang. We'll do a, I don't know, a blue Honda, and then we'll select a white Land Rover. And so I can create this and then save that one. Now you can create as many of these as you want. Let's say, for example, that I want to create one that just has trucks in it. So again, I could select the Marlin Studios, come down and maybe just select the red, Peterbilt, the aqua, and the light blue. So I could create one that just has trucks in it. So you can create as many of these vehicle sets as you want to, and then you pick the one that you want to use. So let's put in our offset, a lane offset of 6. Let's put in our average speed of 65, and let's put in a vehicle separation of about 150. Now what I'm going to do here is just come down and identify the line that you want it to follow. Notice you have a red and green arrow that dictates the direction of traffic, so I want it to go this way. I just hit a data point, and you can see the cars are placed in there, and a second data point will accept that for you, right? Now what you can do at this point is you can just zoom out, and so we'll just do a rotate view here, and you can rotate the view however you want to do that. You can, for example, come in and do a smooth mode, and you can also, let's just so we can come over to our animation preview tool and make sure you got your view set correctly, and you can animate your cars on your road. I mean, it literally is fairly simple to do. Now another option that you have here, traffic, is you can create a camera attached to a vehicle. The way you do this is fairly simple. You just identify the car. So maybe I'll identify this one here, and then you just accept it. Now again, we can go right back to the animation preview tool, okay? And if you want to do, for example, something else here, we can, for example, turn on the STM. And then we can animate that. And again, you can see the draped image. Here's our bridge, our pier. You can see the road, the striping, everything that we've created earlier, and now we're just driving under that with a car. Let's go to a top view here, and we'll look at another tool that we can use under the Microstation tools, and that is the Populate tool. Now the Populate tool works very similarly. Now let's kind of break that out here so we can see what it's doing here. The Populate tool works very similar to the vehicles in that we have to create a content set. So to do that, I'm just going to create new. Let's say, for example, I want to create one called Summer. And we'll just click on this. We'll go up one, and I'm going to go to XFrog samples. And I've got a library here. and you just, and this for example is a library of trees. So let's say I select a sweet birch, an Italian maple, and then maybe we do a Coulter pine, and we say OK, and then we save it. Now again, you could create maybe one for summer, one for spring, one for fall. In my case, I'll just create summer. You can choose random placement, or you can choose a particular type. And then you can do, for example, populate single. You can populate along a path, or you can populate in an area. In my case, I'm just going to populate single, and so I'm just going to come right in here, and I'm going to put a data point in this area right here, and I'm just going to place a tree in here. We'll do another one right in here, another one right in here, and another one right in there. Okay. Again, I'm going to go back to my preview tool, and we'll just ride along this, and there's the same tool, and there's the trees that I've placed over there on the right. So again, you can see very simple tools that work very